joined with Harry Watling after AFC Fylde 2, Ebbsfleet 0. Harry, first of all, what are your thoughts on that game today?
Yeah, we weren't good enough tonight. There was a lot of sort of interesting factors that went into the game. I thought, particularly in the first half, massive decision from the referee. I just don't think he had the gumption to make the call that early in the game. But Aaron goes clean through, the goalie rushes out and fly kicks him in his midriff, and he's just clean through on goal. Spoke to the fourth official, who I'm not sure was aware of what was going on, and he said that he was travelling towards the corner flag when he was clean through on goal. So I wasn't happy with that. Missed a big opportunity through Toby. Ball then gets in the box. He should have a touch. He blazes it over. Right, he misses one from 2 yards out where he's just sort of overcooked his run. Good ball back across from Tyler, and then Toby again from a set play. Right, he set plays tonight on the money. Just got to run through the goal. So we're going at half time. It's 0-0. They had a little bit more of the ball than us, and then we come out in the second half and just again it's a cycle with this group at the moment. They just seem to accept what comes to them in a game, and I think we need to go and take things rather than accepting that. So look, really disappointed to come all this way for a second time in the last few weeks. And not get anything from the game. And
you mentioned that first half there with all those chances. What do you think went differently in the second half that then saw Fylde capitalise on their chances?
I just thought they were better than us in the second half. So credit where credit's due. But look, it's a trait from this group at the moment. Look, I've been brought in and tasked with initially coming in and seeing if there can be a reaction from the group, and then secondly to assess. And we're making a lot of changes behind the scenes. And I'm having to make a lot of tough calls on people that we want in and around the football club to be here, for the football club to sort of make the right steps going forward in the future. And that's going on as we speak. That's going on right now. So I need to make sure that, at the minute I get that we're hurting and we're trying to grow and we're trying to walk forwards all the time. But in order to get better, sometimes there has to be a little bit of pain, and that's what we're going through right now. We have to accept that. Look, the reality is I am the person at the front that's going to have to take all of the responsibility of what's going on the pitch with this particular group of players. But we're trying our best to make strides to improve the team, to get different people in the building that are going to be, for the best for Ebbsfleet going forwards this season, next season, the season after. I think we've got to get a different type in the building, a different type that are on the way up, that have still got their careers ahead of them in that context. And it's going to be really important that we get that mix right, because I think we've got some brilliant experience in the changing room that really help our young players on a daily basis. I think the captain's absolutely second to none, an immaculate pro, brilliant with our younger players, how he sets standards, how he goes about his work, as he is as a bloke. But we need to really massively hit the reset button and look to try and move forwards as a football club and get these decisions right.
And you mentioned those young players there. We saw two new signings ahead of kick-off today, Alex Aurora and Kamaione Thomas, both of them featured tonight. And also Jez Davies coming back into the side after his suspension. How did you think those three played tonight?
Well, Alex has been training with us from QPR. QPR have trusted us with a couple of their players to come and train with us. Really like Alex, really good young player. Played just around the hour mark tonight. Kamani is one from the lower leagues that we've gone to watch on a number of occasions, and again, someone that come in and train with us. He's someone that's going to be a development for us looking forwards. Exciting 1v1 player. And Jez coming back in, that we've got stuff going on behind the scenes in terms of injuries and things coming out of our ears at the moment. So Jez had to do a job at right back tonight, which wasn't ideal. We've got the situation with the goalies going on at the moment. We've got a number of injuries going on. It's difficult, but ultimately, look, I have to manage that, and I have to try and make sure that I'm managing the team to get results. Doesn't get any easier. Obviously, we travel back. We won't get back tonight till sort of 4 or 5 a.m. and then we go to Barnet at the weekend, which is an unbelievable test. Really good football team. But look, we're doing our very best at the moment with what we've got.
And you mentioned that Barnet game there, heading into the busy period before we've got Gateshead at home, Southend, Boxing Day, and obviously Dagenham on New Year's Day. How will you obviously prepare then for Barnet this Saturday? Will you make any adaptations from what you trained?
Yeah, well, listen, we're going to have to shuffle. We're going to have to shuffle again tonight. We picked up 1 or 2 knocks, so that was difficult. But look, we've got to make sure we put our best foot forwards with every decision that we make and try and improve the team. I just said to the guys in there, look, sometimes you make changes in games and you hope that they have a positive effect, like we did at the weekend. 1-0 down at half time, made a few changes at half time, felt that we had a positive effect. Tonight the changes didn't happen, they didn't work for us, and I was disappointed with that from the players that went on the pitch. When I'm taking certain individuals off because I'm trying to affect things, it's always to win the game. So look, excuse the pun, but we're hamstring at the moment with certain things that are going on, but we're doing our very best.
Finally, Harry, a message to the supporters that made the 500+ mile round trip on the Tuesday night. How incredible were they this evening? Genuinely unbelievable. It's part of the job to go over and clap the fans. Everybody does it, but not everybody means it, and we genuinely meant that, because obviously we're doing the same mileage, we're doing the same yardage. For those guys to make that effort, and I know some of them are staying over tonight and potentially taking days off work to come and support their football team, like it absolutely means the world to us. And listen, I know right now everybody's hurting and it's not a great place to be, but we want to try and have a good Christmas. We want to try and put some results together and get a run going and try and get out of where we are. So I just want to say thank you to the guys, obviously, who travelled up, and I know that we had people back at the stadium watching as well, so thank you.